Hi, my name is Dr. Charmaine Gregory, and I am a wife, mother of three, and this is the Nocturnist Diary. Today is the first of a series of topics that I would like to cover, and basically these are frequently asked questions of those of us that work at night. And so today I'm going to talk about, well, why on earth would you even decide to work at night? Well, honestly, there are several reasons why someone would choose to work at night. One of the reasons is there is definitely an advantage as far as a differential from most jobs when you work at night, mainly because the majority of the world is still sleeping and doesn't really wish to be up at the times that we night owls tend to work. So a differential is usually offered either in the amount of shifts that you have to do each month or in a monetary amount. So that is an incentive, and that is one of the reasons why we night shifters tend to work the shift that we do. Another reason is there is a different vibe at night. There is and this is not to take away anything from the daytime folks, but the nighttime crew is a very different crew. It is literally a tribe, a family. There are less personnel usually at night, and so there is a huge sense of camaraderie and focus when something needs to get done. So for example, I work in the emergency department, and when we have patients that require a lot of resources, we all pull together to make sure that those patients get excellent care. And that is all because we work well together. We are a team, we're a family, and that's the kind of vibe that you get when there are less people around and you know that you depend on each other for success. So the vibe, the autonomy, the family is another reason why someone might work at night, and one of the main reasons why I also work at night. Then there is potential for schedule flexibility. So different jobs are different, but for me, I love the fact that I can actually plan my life in a specialty where, when you have your usual schedule, it can be very unpredictable what's going to be happening, and you have a very difficult time planning ahead if your schedule hasn't been released. But at night, you do have more control as to when you work. That way you can plan what's happening with your life. So for example, if there is something coming up at your child's school, you can definitely attend that thing, whereas if you happen to have an afternoon shift on the day when that's occurring, then you'd have to worry about switching out. So that is another reason why it is advantageous to be a nocturnist. The last thing is at night you have, there was one other thing that I wanted to mention. So there is, speaking of the schedule and the ability to do things, when you are not working, you do have the opportunity, if you have family, to be almost like a stay-at-home parent, because you're able to attend events and activities with your children that you may not necessarily be able to attend if you're working in the daytime. So those are just 4 quick reasons why someone might choose to be a night shifter, and these are some of the reasons why I personally chose. Oh, and also, I do, and I've been doing this for a long time, and so your body tends to formulate itself, or sometimes it may be innately adapted to being a night owl, and so getting up to be somewhere to function in a full throttle in a day sometimes can be a little bit challenging, but you have no problems being awake, alert, and active at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. So there is definitely some innate chip or something, I don't know, for lack of a more scientific term, that night folks tend to have. So those are some reasons why someone would decide to be a night worker, and My reasons are scheduling, the flexibility, and I am a night person, and then of course the autonomy and the camaraderie and the vibe that is at night. So hopefully that answered your question, and look forward to speaking with you again soon. There will be several pieces to this series, and I hope to address some other questions as well. So for now, be strong, be brave, and unleash your greatness. This is Dr. Charmaine Gregory from the Nocturnist Diary.